Hi everyone, Dawn here from the Crafty Visage. I am here this morning with the Crafty Goals collab. This is hosted by Project 39 Mini Albums. That is Debbie. And every month she has a list of collaborators that get together and post their crafty goals. And I am here. This is my third month. I'm so excited. It's really forcing me to get a lot done. So this is my August review and my September goals. And we're going to start with, I had first listed my Craft Roulette cards. And I did get Craft Roulette. This was this last week's card. This was another week. This week, and I did miss out on posting this one, but that's okay. I got it made. I just didn't post. So I did complete that goal. My next one was Kendra's Card Challenge, and I did complete that goal. And I did get August's set of cards done for Kendra's Card Challenge. And I did get that posted, so I was happy. And this month's, it is Kendra's Card Challenge number 11, and it is 15 cards. So I did participate and create a set for July, and this is August. And I just have to get started on September's. So those were done. Happy, happy, joy, joy. I also did complete a sheet load of cards, which was on my goal list. And this is hosted by Crafty Owl, too. All the same, just different paper. And this also included another goal that I had on my list, which was to utilize my Cricut. And I did create this rose with my Cricut. So this created 8 cards. And this was a fabulous sketch. I love that. And you can go to Call Me Crafty Owl and watch her videos for her sheet loads to get the downloads for those sketches each month. And my next goal was to mail out cards, and I did do that. I mailed out 4 cards this month, so yay. My next goal was to start and make a junk journal, and so I did get it put together. This is it, and it's not done. I got it started, but I did decide to use my Bind It All, and I did put it together that way, so it's definitely not going to be too puffy of a journal, but I did get one started, which I'm excited about. So that'll be a fun winter project to work in. So yay! So next on my list, I kind of did a lot because I thought I was going to have hand surgery this month, so I was really pumping out the goals and really trying to get a lot of stuff done. Another big goal of mine is to always use my scraps, and I know I've showed in previous videos and videos on my channel how I take my scrap pieces of paper and I've been cutting them down to ATC size cards. So I did use some of my scraps this month to create some. I cut down some bases, but I also pulled from that box to try to slim it down because it was definitely getting full from cutting so many bases and sticking it in the box. So I have been creating lots of ATC cards, and one of my goals for next month is going to be to try to join a swap in September. So yeah, it's getting cooler out, so it's easier to get stuff done and hide myself in the craft room. But I did quite a few ATC cards this month and did a lot of completed ones. as well as cut for bases. So drawing and doodling, I didn't really do a whole lot of, oh, here's another ATC card. These were a couple that I did. I scattered in my goal basket. I did a couple with some paper bead dangles. Those were fun. As far as drawing and doodling, I didn't get a lot of drawing and doodling done. I did use my mandala maker this month, and I did some doodle-like cards for, I don't know what I'm going to use these for, if I'm going to do card fronts with them or incorporate them in my journal. I'm not sure yet, but I did do that. I did make some backgrounds for cards. I used my Cricut for this one, stamping for this one, and I did join a card challenge online. I have been joining in with LV Handcrafted and making things on her challenge lives that she does. So I love this little guy with those little mustache. That was one of the challenge cards. And this was also a challenge card, a project on LV Handcrafted. It's a little trifold folio, and it was great because I got to use my paper from Not Too Shabby, which I love this set. It's tropical paper pad. This was another challenge that she does on her channel. This is LV Handcrafted, and this actually was done on Meg Brighter's channel. She did the mystery craft along, which turned out to be this cute little card. I love it, and I loved it so much that I made a second one. So these turned out cute. Got to use some of my stash, which I always love to do. This is an old stamp from Scrapping for Less, which was owned by Teresa Russell, who now designs for Jamie at Not Too Shabby. Love that. These were some more random cards that were inspired by watching YouTube. This one was inspired by Not Afraid of Color, Tracy. This was a card I used. I had it started, so it was in my scrap bin, and the iris, magic iris from Lawn Fawn, and I created a sunflower to go over the top, and that was done on my Cricut. Oh, here's a couple more ATCs that I did. The shattered glass technique. This was me practicing my masking with an old Gina K kit that I had. And I thought it was appropriate for fall with all the little animals. And another fallish card using old stamp sets. So paper pads, scraps that I had laying around. And I also created these little envelope folios on a live this month. I needed to use up some more of my envelope stash. So I also am smashing a 12 by 12 paper pad by Echo Park called Happy Fall. So I was able to use the cut aparts, fit perfectly on the size envelopes that I chose. And this just unfolds like this. And you have envelopes to tuck in ephemera or whatever you choose to use to stuff the envelopes with. I did not just one, but I also did a second one using some gel prints that I had created on a live I did with Not Afraid of Color. So this was some little ephemera pieces that I had created in the past, and these are the envelopes that I used for this project. And these, like I said, are all my gel pulls. Some of them are my roll-offs, which I love the look of too. I love that grungy look. So yeah. So those were also created as part of my scrap busting goal. So I feel like I was really successful in using scraps this month. As far as using my Cricut, I showed you the little cutouts that I did. I also created this little guy. This is a dreaming tree project that you can create with your use your Cricut to create. So this was so cute. It's a little door hanger or wherever you want to hang it, but I'm going to hang it on my craft room door for fall. But he was just too cute. So that was done with my Cricut. I also, Dreaming Tree had a freebie that came out. So the other day, I also made this. This is an autumn treat tote. And these are free files on Dreaming Tree. So this was fun. And it was a really good size. When I saw that it was 10 inches, I was like, oh, I gotta make this. So, yeah, I made not one, but two. So these were super easy, super fun, and they'll make great baked good holders for the coming holidays. So I'm excited about these. I already have plans for them. And I also did another project with my Cricut, and I made this little luminary. It's gonna be hard to show on camera. But it is a little fairy house, and the top comes off and it holds a tea light in there. It lights up. But this was fun. I love doing the 3D projects. So that was done on my Cricut. And it was so much fun. I'll try to post pictures on Instagram of the things that were quite oversized to make it easier to see if anyone's interested. My Instagram link is at the top of my channel in my banner. So I did do the challenges. My other goal was to post videos on YouTube, which I did do my lives. I didn't get a standalone video posted, I don't believe. I was kind of slacking on that. And post on Instagram, I did post on Instagram at least 6 times, so yay. And so my goals for September, I'm not sure again. My hand surgery thing has kind of been holding me up. So I didn't make a huge list. I kind of kept them general just in case. But hopefully in this first couple weeks I can really get some stuff, put out and meet some goals. But card challenges is on my goal list for September. Also to start a mini album, which is different from the junk journal. I do want to start a mini album. I'm looking forward to trying to get a Halloween mini album completed. Also to complete a scrap bust, do some scrap busting and complete a project there. Send out happy mail. That's always on my list. I'm really trying to increase the amount of happy mail that I send. I do want to try to draw and doodle and get that in this month, where I kind of was slacking last month on that. So even if it's watercoloring, I consider that, some drawing. Of course, Cricut projects, that's on my goal list for September, and to continue to post on social media and to do my shout outs. Oh, and my shout outs was also a goal for August, and I am running behind on that, and that will get posted later today. So yeah, that's about all I have. So if you guys have crafty goals and you're having or it's a little bit of a struggle to tackle them, this collab is a fabulous collab to be a part of. Even if you don't struggle with your crafty goals and you just want to keep track and monitor how your goals are coming along, this is a great way to do it too. But Debbie has like I said, a small group of collaborators that join in the Crafty collab. And I will leave a list of the links below for the people that are a part of this collab. And you can go check out their videos and see what kind of crafty goals that they set for themselves and were able to complete, and know that sometimes we don't always get to our crafty goals, but that's what makes this a fabulous thing, is you can kind of see and monitor what you put out there and what you are actually able to complete and get done. It's a great way to keep track. So I thank you guys for joining. I hope you enjoyed my Crafty Makes. If you have any questions about anything that I have shown you today, make sure to leave a comment down below. And like I said, I will try to post pictures of like the little fairy house and the little hanging gnome, fall gnome, and the treat totes on my Instagram. And maybe I can post it on my community tab too. So that you guys can get a better look. But I thank you for joining in. Don't forget, make sure that you use the hashtag CraftyGoals2023, and you can find all of the videos that have been made for this collab. And check out the list of collaborators down below. And thank you, Debbie, for hosting. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.